Multiplication of algebraic expressions. In order to multiply algebraic expressions, you need to follow a couple of steps. So first, you're going to multiply the numbers, or the numerical coefficients. And second, you're going to multiply the letters or variables. And remember that if you're dealing with exponents can only be combined if the base is the same. Let's do some examples together. In the first example, we're going to multiply negative 4a squared times 3a cubed. So we said that the first step is to multiply the numbers or numerical coefficients. So negative 4 times 3 is negative 12. Second, we're going to multiply the letters, but we can only combine the exponents if the base is the same. So to multiply a squared times a cubed, that's no problem because the bases are both a. They are the same, so we add the exponents. 2 plus 3 is 5, so our final answer is negative 12a to the 5th. Here's another example. X times x to the negative 2 times x to the power of 4. Now remember that these dots between the terms mean multiplication. So in the previous example we had brackets, and if you don't see an operation between two sets of brackets, then that means to multiply. Similarly, the dot sign means to multiply. And we said the first step is to multiply the numerical coefficients. In this case, there is no number for the variable, so the coefficients are just 1, and you could multiply 1 times 1 times 1 if you want, which just gives you 1. And you could write the 1 if you want, or you don't have to. That's fine too. Second, you're going to multiply the letters. Now, these exponents all have the same base. They're all x. So that means that you can just combine the exponents. Now be careful here, because you can see that the first variable has no exponent. So the exponent is considered to be 1. So when we combine the exponents, we have x to the 1 plus negative 2 plus 4 is going to be x to the power of 3. So x cubed is the answer for this. Now let's see another example. How about 6a times 5b? So the first step is to multiply the numerical coefficients. 6 times 5 is 30. The second step is to multiply the letters. Now, since the letters are different here, a and b, we can't combine the exponents. And the exponents are only 1 anyway, but if the bases were the same, so for example, if they were both a, then we would end up with a squared when we combine the exponents. But in this case, the bases are different, so they can't be combined. Instead, I multiply the variables. A times b is ab. So the final answer is 30ab. So the final example is going to be a little more complicated. Here we have 3x squared y cubed times 5x to the 4th y to the 5th. Now, although it looks more complicated, the process is the same. Step 1 is to multiply the numbers or numerical coefficients. So 3 times 5 is 15. In step 2, we're going to multiply the variables, and if the bases are the same, we're going to multiply them by combining the exponents. So x squared times x to the 4th is going to be x to the 6th. And y cubed times y to the 5th is going to be y to the 8th. So the final answer is 15x to the 6th, y to the 8th.